Right, welcome to video lectures on Java programming. So in this lecture, I'm going to talk about constructors. So this is the outline of my lecture. So I'll talk about constructors, garbage collections, and variable length arguments. So the outcome of this particular video is, after completing of this, you can initialize values by using constructors, and you can also implement garbage collector to destroy the unused objects. First of all, what do you mean by a constructor? So constructor is a special method which is used to initialize objects and which is used to initialize some values to the instance variable. Okay, the constructor is called when an object of class is created. No need to call separately. So once if you create an object, automatically the Java compiler will call all the constructors what are there in a class. Every time I'm an object created by using new keyword, at least one constructor should be called. And it is not necessary to write a constructor for a class. Why? Because Java compiler by default, it is going to create one constructor, and that constructor will call it as default constructor if the particular class does not have any constructors. And constructor name should be same as class name, and it is not have any return type, and it can be abstract, static, final, and synchronized. So we can use access modifiers while declaring a constructor so that it controls the object creation. So how many types of constructors are there in Java means we have three types of constructor, that is parameterized constructor, default constructor, and dummy constructor. So mostly in most of the books we don't have dummy constructor, but if we have only parameterized constructor, but we created objects for parameterized constructor and normal constructor, in that situations you have to put this dummy constructor so that it is not going to throw you any exception. So here default constructor provides the default values to the object like 0, null. So depending upon the type of variable. And there are no return value statements in the constructor, but the constructor returns the current class instance. We can write return statement inside the constructor. So here we'll see the differences between a Java constructor and the Java method. So Java constructor is used to initialize values to the variables. Java method is used to expose the behavior of an object. So a constructor does not have any return type, but in method we have a return type. So the constructor is invoked internally and the method is invoked externally. So that is why we have to call separately to the method. And Java compiler provides a default constructor if you don't have any constructor in the class. The method is not provided by the compiler if in any case. The constructor name should be same as class name, but the method name may or may not be as the class name. And next topic is copy constructor. We can also copy values from one constructor to another constructor. So in order to copy values from one constructor to another constructor in Java, we have three methods. That is by using constructor another constructor and by assigning the values of one object into another. And we can also use clone method of the object class. Right. Next, we'll see some lecture level problems. Write a Java program to implement copy constructor by using another constructor. So further, if you want to get more details on this particular topic, refer this textbook. Thank you.